Welcome back to Coffee Talk.
Welcome. Do you want to do this one?
Sure. I love that totally like almost Migusta face looking guy who vows to stop major hospitals selling Fury sedative illegally.
Coachella 2020. 10 reasons why you should go.
Coachella is supposed to have Hatsune Miku as the opening act.
Really?
Yeah. It's very exciting times we live in. Sports tournament in space might be only a few decades away.
What?
Oh, man.
Why Hatsune Miku? No, I'm stopping this. Why Hatsune Miku?
Because Hatsune Miku is like the best. She's got like 200 albums out almost every year.
Oh, wow.
Because, she's a virtual artist and basically everything a fan creates is technically canon.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's technically her.
Mm-hmm.
Why not Hatsune Miku?
Okay, well, start the day. Why not Hatsune Miku?
He really never changed.
I know.
But it was surprisingly nice catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it.
Don't mention it. I love forcing people to do things they don't want to do at first.
Especially Hyde.
Especially you. Hey, Aku. I'd like to order again. The usual.
Back to the experiment?
Yes. You know what? Try adding milk to the ingredients you already have.
All right.
You know what to do.
So it's tea, ginger, milk.
Or we could go tea, milk, ginger.
I think we should go milk, ginger, because we were on the right track before, and mixing the order will definitely change it.
Wondering if this is the same thing we made last time.
Galahad. This has to be it. Because look at the wolf. It's a heart and a wolf face. That's totally it.
Do it.
Try this.
Thank you. Just what I needed.
Yes. What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything else? I'm good for now. I couldn't help overhearing you both. It sounds like you two go way back.
Since I've been sitting here the whole time looking at you.
Just, millennium and all that.
Do you ever move from that spot? No.
It does not sleep, does not eat.
We do, I guess.
He was my bodyguard. Oh? Didn't you meet here? Yeah, when this was a bar. What happened exactly?
He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves.
Those two bastards.
He wasn't a pretty sight. It wasn't a pretty sight. Hyde's always a pretty sight. So I intervened. I ship it.
I ship it. Dun, dun, dun. Aren't vampires supposed to be, tough? Just because I'm a vampire, it doesn't mean I know kung fu. Besides, I had a couple of drinks. I could have taken them both out if I was sober.
A couple? Really? You were trashed, Hyde. You told them I was your bodyguard.
Wait, were you not his bodyguard?
Not at the time. We didn't even know each other. But because of that whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then this wasted vampire stuck to me. Like, well, to a blanket.
I was gonna say a puppy.
Oh, I was gonna say like a vampire to a neck.
Yes.
Obviously, he was way too drunk to drive. So, I hailed a cab. Turns out he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived.
Oh, man.
And I was stuck with him until morning.
Hyde playing coy. Thanks for not leaving me on the street, Gala. Those dwarves could have killed me. Who were they?
Vampire hunters.
Oh yeah, they all have like Van Helsing cloaks. I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they may have had ties to the mafia. And I might have lost some of their money on the stock market. A lot of their money. Yikes! They wanted me to launder their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead.
Yeah, I overheard what they were talking about before the fight started. I knew Hyde was innocent, and that's why I helped him. He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief.
What a stroke of luck, the universe sending me a guardian angel in my time of need. So the next morning, I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real.
After all the trouble you caused me the night before.
Hey, I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me that counted for nothing.
I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke. Breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. Now I'm a doctor.
Yeah.
It was the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me.
It turned out pretty okay. Werewolves? ... War veterans.
Oh.
Ah, I see. Oh, interesting. So, how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in the hospital, Gala? Well, when he was working with me, I noticed.
I'd prefer if we skipped that part.
He's good with his hands.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it.
That was the lowest hanging fruit I think I could have pulled.
It almost fell off its own branch.
It was basically touching the ground. It's all right. Forgive me for asking.
I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with something. And then something. Oh, yeah. Let's just say something from my past.
Oh, that's interesting.
What?
Well, just like the like you think like, oh yeah, it's they've known each other and there's another past, and you can have multiple pasts for, you know, longevity. Like,
Yeah.
oh, it's from another lifetime, and then that could have been 4 lifetimes ago.
I think he means past as in after they met, but in a different point.
Yeah.
Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life. Helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or a doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So, you could say I owe this guy my life. That's what I thought, because I was like, wondering what his job actually was, because I didn't know if he was a nurse or a doctor, and now he's a...
It seems he
hospital.
handles more of the counter work.
Yeah. Thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it.
Thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you. I know. Anyway, Aku, I'd like to order something now. What would you like? Can you make a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? And just the Aku's flames just go out and stop as the gears start turning. Cold, but warm.
Hot drink with ice cube.
A tea-based drink, so that's the base.
Mm-hmm.
And we want something that's cool. Okay, mint and warm.
He wants it half and half.
Right.
So you could do ginger to make it warm and then add milk to make it cool.
That's not as cool as... So that's warm and cool at the same time. So we are trying to get cool and warm on the same level. So let's see. Cool is 4 right there. So what we need is 2 warm. That's 3. None.
Okay, wait, add the mint and then look at the stats.
Okay. We need something. Oh, I see. After it's added, it'll change it.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay,
Yeah.
so we want a mint ginger tea.
Ooh, that sounds really good.
Tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time. Good. Okay.
Okay, brew it.
Do you think this is right?
Well, if it's not, I'm gonna allow you to be scum and
And
redo it.
You'll allow me to redo it because this is totally like
I want more Hyde.
we want more Hyde.
Mint ginger tea just sounds delicious.
Do it. Here's your order. Exactly what I wanted.
Finally, you vampire.
We made Hyde happy.
Just a twinge of a smile.
Yeah. just a centimeter up.
You just hear. Just like as it goes up.
Let me see here. Hyde.
Ooh.
Okay, he was
Vegan vampire, professional model. Alyssa.
blood sober for 10 years. Currently a model, past stock trader, entrepreneur, venture capitalist.
Seeking the truth and purpose of life.
Whoa.
In fact, I've been blood sober for 10 years now.
Pretty good. Well, it looks like
Myrtle.
got him. We'll get back to there.
Look at Myrtle's pick.
We'll get back to her when she's here. But...
I'm sorry. I was just like, that's a weird pick.
Okay, yeah, we'll see. Sorry.
See?
Oh! Who is anime next to her?
I didn't know what it was, and it seems to be a group picture.
Oh, that's her in the painting, though.
And
so this must be their game they're designing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. We don't have to look at that now. I was just like,
no, it's okay. By the way, it feels like this place is missing something today. Oh yeah, Freya.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I haven't seen her today. Speak of the devil. Huh. Speak of the devil. Dang, Hyde, you and me on the same wavelength.
Hello, good people. And one vampire.
It's good to see you too, Freya.
By the way, we were just talking about you. Oh, really? What about me?
I was just surprised that you weren't here.
Is that how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? That won't work on me.
Huh. I have no interest in flirting with you. I've got high standards, you know.
You look so tired, Freya. Hard day at work. How could you tell? Call it werewolf senses. Right. I showed Aku my draft, and I actually got some good feedback. That's good to hear, as they all stare at Aku.
Glad I could help.
So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff. And I also did some stories for my paper. Overall, it was a good day. That's good to hear. But please don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're on a roll. Will do, sir. And speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital adminning life going? That's not even a word, Freya. Actually, I'm not even sure what you even do there. It's pretty boring to talk about. But mostly I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital. Things like how much a specialist costs and how much it'll affects our income. I also deal with patients and their families. If they require intensive care such as operations, I go through what we do and how much it would cost them. So he's kind of like the financier. Kind of like biz dev for people's lives then.
That's cool.
You could say that. Damn, that sounds complicated and hard.
Yeah, there's a lot of logistics that go into that, huh? You never really think about it.
No, there's a lot of jobs that I feel like not many people know about, and that's what I always thought was interesting. Like, I had a friend who said, I want to be a storyteller, but he really liked video games, so he was a theater major and said, this is storytelling, right? And I'm like, you know there's a major about, like, virtual video game making.
There's
and stuff.
actually a job which is called the scenario designer, as well as, like...
Well, there was a major for it. We have a digital no, it was not digital cinema. It was it was like a game development pretty much major that you just did game making and like story writing and stuff. And he's like, wait, what? And I was
Yes.
like, yeah, you should go look at that major. And he actually is having a lot more fun doing that now.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah, I was happy to help him out with that. But I'm just saying, it's like you don't really know a lot about jobs because there's so many different kinds of jobs.
And they're also, a lot of them are hidden because there's just a general blanket of like nurse and doctor and hospital worker and storyteller and game designer.
Yeah. I mean, some of the jobs though are also, there's very minimal openings. Like this one, there's probably not, you wouldn't need like,
You'd have to go looking for it.
yeah, there wouldn't be like 10 people doing this job. There's probably like 3 people doing this job.
Yeah.
And then like 80 doctors.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's why I'm suited for the job. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find the job pretty tough. I fully understand that.
You have to make cuts somewhere.
That
sucks.
Yeah, I'm too sensitive for jobs like that. Whereas heartless people like my friend here only see it from a business perspective. Good point. Almost forgot I'm Freya. Why do people rarely talk about your kind of job? I guess most people don't really notice we exist or think about the necessity of it, as we have just talked about. Exactly. It's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it. As she begins writing it in her book. Maybe because most admins are just like me. We rarely talk about work outside of the hospital. Why? For me, I just don't find any reason to. It's the patients' personal lives, anyway.
Such professionalism and loyalty.
Like a coffee salesman.
You should keep hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here.
You.
He needs to be a bit less loyal, though.
Hyde. You've been doing this job for a while, right? Almost 50 years now. He's almost 70. Or he's over 70 because he was able to drink when he met Hyde. So that means at least he was 20 when he met Hyde and has been doing this job for 50 years. That means he is 70.
Yeah.
Or more. I'm guessing werewolves have extended lives.
They might have reverse dog years.
Or he is a species that... So I'm not sure if werewolves are their own species or you become a werewolf but can be any race.
Yeah, it's a good question because he totally could have become a werewolf when fighting werewolves in the Werewolf War. There's a lot of W.
Werewolf War and the were and the woe in the moon. Whoa, I didn't know that. Wait. Oh, here comes the 50 years. In the same position. Uh-huh. Holy. Ask for a promotion, man. They keep offering me new positions. Mostly managerial. Take it! Not interested. Why? It's not something I want. Besides, as I've told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. But the salary must be better if you take the promotion, right? Of course. But what I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. And I still get raises while I'm doing this job. I really can't figure you out. Neither can I.
That's Gala for you.
Anyway, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with you both. Both of you. Are you gonna stay, Hyde?
Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here.
Aku.
Those lo-fi chat vibes.
Thank you for enjoying my vibe.
And he's like starts vibrating.
I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess.
Yep.
Safe trip. See you around, Aku. Oh, he's going on a trip. And you, Freya. See you.
Take care on your way. Silence. You gotta enjoy those. Well, they gotta wait for him to leave because they're like, if we start a conversation, he might come back.
You know, it's kind of hard to believe. Someone like Gala could be your best friend. Please say we're more than friends. Please say we're more than...
We were just talking about that before you arrived.
Oh, really? Man, I missed an interesting story. So, how did you guys meet?
Seriously, I have to retell the story?
Yes. Yes. Just like the cheekiest little. I win. Come on. You're not going anywhere, right?
Huh. Alright then.
I'm guessing it's gonna skip this.
Well, I think he's going to tell his version of the story because Gala stopped him when he was talking about the dwarves. We met in this place back when it was a bar.
Yeah, see?
Oh, they are. Dang it.
Because they do this last time.
Yeah,
I'm
they
like, I
did.
guessed because they don't want us to just sit through it again. Whoa. I never knew Gala used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on the front line. Still, though, why did he make the jump from, how should I say this, a very physical job to medic?
Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now.
But you know why, right? ...
Are you trying to squeeze the story from me?
Obviously.
He doesn't want to talk about it.
That's him, not you.
Seriously, Freya?
Come on. Come on. Come on.
I won't get into the details, but going to war, it messes with your head.
Oh.
You see why Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh?
I don't get it, but it must be difficult, especially back then.
The only thing he was confident in was his... Sorry. The only thing he was confident in was his strength. So he only did work that relied on his muscle.
That wouldn't help him get over his trauma, though, right?
Of course not. But it was the only thing he could do. At least, it's the only thing he thought he could do.
But you hired him for his muscle.
Hey, I didn't know about all that at the time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard.
He can smell danger.
Around every corner. I sense
Garlic.
garlic. Oh no. And we weren't that close yet. So, no personal feelings. I needed his strength. And then I got to be interested in him.
Shep. Interested. ...
I think he's a cool person. That's all. And after a few months, I noticed his problem. I suggested he talk about it with someone, seek help, which he refused.
No surprises there.
But I kind of pushed him to do it.
How?
It's complicated. Eventually, he did get to the professional, though. He did go to get professional help.
Sorry, I'm laughing. I'm just thinking, I scratched his belly for 10 minutes and he said yes. I do the spot right behind his ear.
Yep. Of course, I have no idea what happened in his therapy sessions. But in the end, he found a new purpose in his life. He quit working for me. And not so long after that, he started working at the hospital. And he's been working, and he's been Cut off. Yo!
Oh! Last time
What do you mean? How was it? It was like robotic.
I was like robotic, but then I switched to a very nerdy voice. Good evening, everyone. Is this okay?
Yes, that'll work. Hyde.
Oh boy.
Good evening. It's nice to see you again.
We are also glad to see you, Barista.
Oh, by the way, I didn't get your name the last time you visited. Do you have a name?
Name? We sure have. On Earth, people call us Neal. This is totally the voice a Neal would.
Neal.
Yes. Neal.
No.
No. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact. We just, say hi shake hands,
Breed.
breathe, look into each other's space faces.
Well, they're collective. They're referring to each other as like...
I know. I
Oh,
love that.
sorry.
Though.
Yeah.
But it's like
The Vashta Narada.
No, we look into our vast. Okay, now I want to do Sean Connery. But from what we have learned here, it seems like the name Neal has a lot of associations with Earthlings' efforts in intergalactic exploration. What does that mean?
Neil Armstrong.
I didn't get that.
Okay.
I get what you mean. I believe we did not meet the last time we were here. I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So, hello, my name is Freya. I'm gonna write stories about you. You could say I'm a regular here. And you, sir?
Hyde.
You come here often?
For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah.
Ooh, you are not from around here? Become a part of the collective? Neither are we.
Where did you come from?
Far away. By far away, you mean a few thousand miles or more? More. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculation system means nothing. That sounds far away indeed. Is this voice okay? I just want to make sure it's not annoying.
No, I mean, like, you'd imagine it kind of would be. I think it's fine. Neal.
What are you doing here in Seattle? And do all your kind dress like this? Oh, this? We choose this appearance based on an image we saw when we first arrived. Image? Ah! The Jeremy Gendrew album cover. What? The Jeremy Andrew album cover?
Oh, is that what they're doing?
Well, it's because
they mix the names. Yeah, the
mix
Jeremy Andrew. Is that a real artist?
Want me to search that really quickly?
Do a quick search.
Okay, this is
I'm
only
very
gonna
curious.
take me 0.2 seconds.
You call yourself a millennial. You should have put that in 0.2 seconds.
Andrew cover. Jeremy Andrew
Is there anything?
album
I don't think it's a real person.
cover. Oh, this thing. I think it's Snow Patrol.
Snow Patrol Wilderness by Andrew Bannister.
Oh.
New artwork. But it is space stuff, so that does look pretty cool though.
Yeah, so sorry. It was the Jeremy Gendrew album cover. That just is a weird name, so I was like, switch it. It's like it's like Once Upon a Time. Story. It was Storybrook.
Yeah.
And the Toll.
And it's just you take out the art storybook.
It was Storybrook and the Toll Bridge, and if you took out the R from Brook and put it on, it's Troll Bridge and Storybook.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, sorry. No, you look familiar. No wonder you look familiar. As for what we are doing, breed. This place is really perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something from the barista.
What do you want to drink tonight?
The usual. That is how you say it. Yes.
I forget what he drinks. Yes. So, anything. Oh, right.
Yes. We won't be able to taste the difference anyway.
You really can't taste anything.
Yes.
What if I can brew a drink?
That's what. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, go ahead.
I'm like, that's what I thought is like your goal now is to make him taste.
I'm going to teach aliens how to taste. What if I can brew a drink that can make you feel something?
Interesting premise. But we doubt you will be able to do that.
Challenge accepted.
Please surprise us.
Oh boy. What would be the approach we could take? Do we want something that's like...
Oh, well, go to your phone real quick. Go to Tomodachi.
Oh, Tomodachi. Dang it. Go back. Okay.
Go down. Neal. What do we know about him?
We're friends only.
Okay, never mind. I thought we'd get some kind of hint. Let's go to coffees.
Let me think.
I'm trying to think. What's a coffee that makes you feel? I was thinking.
Ooh.
I was thinking maybe we should try.
Because we shouldn't do anything based on taste. We should do it on feeling.
Yeah.
So base.
Oh, that. I was like, do we max out one of the 4 things? And you're like, well, we shouldn't. You're totally right. We should either make it really cool or really warm. I'm thinking we should go with really warm.
Okay, so we should start with the tea. Ginger.
And cinnamon will make it super warm. I want to see what we get. I think it's just going to be ginger cinnamon tea. Oh.
Lots of chai. We've already done that. I'm going to trash it. Try something else.
Okay. You want to do a super cool drink?
I want to see if I can do...
Let's try a super cool drink.
Okay.
I at least want to see what that be like.
I am curious, though, if I can max out everything, if there is a way to do that, like a combination.
I'm not sure. I doubt. Because you can't have something be super... Could you have something be super warm and cool? Lemon.
Milk, mint, lemon. That's a weird combo.
Let's see what we get. I'm sorry. This is so interesting. I'm just like out of my mind.
A lay menthol?
Do you want to do that?
I kind of do.
I kind of do as well.
Let's serve it. A cup of anything. Oh, no. A cup of anything is ready for you.
French aku. Thank you.
Oh.
What the?
Interesting.
What are you doing? Drinking.
That's how they drink.
Whoa, boy. You are one interesting person. Thank you. That was a compliment. Yes?
Normally, yes. But you can't be so sure with Freya.
That definitely was the highest form of compliment. What are you, Neal? Us? We are travelers. Doing our job in the space you call Milky Way. What kind of job? We are tasked with the mission to spread our seeds. You really are here to find a date? All the way from a galaxy far, far away? Wow. Turns out pervs exist everywhere in the universe. Feeling attacked, old man?
Not really. You have a valid point.
We do not understand. We are getting what you call self-conscious. But we are glad if we can make you laugh. Oh, the pleasure was mine. If I may ask, why do you have to breed with us? Processing. We are sorry, but that is classified information. Oh man. Well, how's the mission going so far? We cannot say it is going well. I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are, not many women can handle that.
Could you handle them, though?
Me? I don't know. What do you think?
You're a pretty adventurous girl. Why wouldn't we be surprised if you decided to go on a date?
I'm feeling uncomfortable.
Or maybe go further if it's got you a good story.
Shut up.
Oh, you're not offended by that?
Not in the slightest. You're wrong, though. I'd go on a date with them. But I don't like to sleep around.
Really? To be honest, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. Excuse me, miss. From what we gather, does it mean you would be willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories? Wow, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for stories, but I'll only sleep with someone I'm serious about. Isaac.
No.
Sorry. I'm just saying she's here every day. But our mission is serious. It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me. We have heard those terms before. Let us check them once again. I think he has to like collectively talk with himself.
It's like they have a big council.
It's like that episode of in the Ben 10 TV show Alien X, where he's talking to the two faces.
Yeah.
We will do it. We won't do it. Just decide. This is very strange. According to what we have found,
Oh man, it's like a
many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives. Sorry. Yes, that's called commitment. Such a strange concept. That's why, with such rules, do you still face overpopulation problems?
Then why?
Then why, with such rules, do you still face overpopulation problems?
That's a good question.
That is a good question. Now that you mention it,
We don't have enough control of ourselves. And those in charge always don't have enough to and those in charge
don't have enough.
always don't have enough control. Also don't have enough control of us. Well, I don't know why I kept misreading that.
Yeah.
Not to mention, some races live for a very, very long time. So even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them.
We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will. I don't have any song references for that,
No.
but I feel like there was something. But we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet. Just like punches fist.
Yeah, like enforce.
At least, that is what we gathered from your information network.
Theoretically, that should be the case.
But Earthlings are stupid.
That's the easiest way to put it.
We learned so much today. Humans are stupid. They have too many people. We can't breed.
We can't breed because of commitment.
We have commitment issues. But we have another question for Miss Freya. Don't know why I did that. Ask away. How can we become your husband?
That gets me. She's not laughing though. She's just like,
First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time, you start by dating, boyfriends or girlfriends, you know, before you talk about marriage. Oh, okay. So, how can we become your boyfriend?
you're not my boyfriend.
You just hear all of the heads, just all the voice in the head. Faster, faster, push. I think she'd like if you pushed it on.
Force the topic. You could start by asking her whether she's actually single.
Understood. But she is the only one there. There is no
She
one
is
beside
alone,
her.
obviously.
So, Miss Freya, are you single? Single? Yes, I am single. Do you want to be our rubs fingers girlfriend now? The path to start to dating varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. Wow. Is that a no? Was that a very long no? The breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated.
It can be easier if you're a smooth talker.
Smooth talker. We are talking in smooth, complete sentences. Someone good at communicating with others. That would be really challenging for us, since we have to translate from our language to French to English to Latin to Earthling.
It's quite the process.
Even after all that, making kids is still in a totally different league. Most women prefer if their male partners wear condoms. Condoms? Oh, it's like teaching a high schooler about sex ed. It's something you wear to prevent pregnancy.
And Neal's just like, oh, gasp.
Prevent.
Yeah, malfunction. It's like a dialect.
Dalek.
Yeah, Dalek.
Dot, dot, dot. Why would you... I think it's a dot, dot, dot. It's just the fax machine noise. Why would you do the mating ritual if you did not want to have offspring?
Pleasure.
All this information is too much to process in one evening. So we talked about using condoms, but how do your kind have sex? Like, seeing how you drink. A condom might be something you can't use at all.
It's the same way.
Just
Oh my god.
just puts condom over finger.
Oh no! Stop. The image is too much.
We don't want to think about it.
That's true. How do you do it?
We are pretty flexible with that. We are actually a galaxy held within the suit, just like strips, and it's just galaxy consumes the room.
Oh, just like, oh.
But we cannot tell you the details.
Classified, of course.
We consume the other.
That would be really bad.
Unless we agree to do the mating ritual.
That's kind of a deal breaker, to be honest. Because like you said, what if it follows up with the praying mantis ending of a mating ritual?
It just takes off the head and it is just a praying mantis. Now please eat our head.
Oh no! It's part of the process. Freya, Hyde. Dot, dot, dot.
I don't want to imagine how it's done. You do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally. Oh.
Phew. I flushed the sweat away. Aku's like, I mated once. It was weird. I jumped into a cup and everything. You're not okay with that?
I just get it.
Okay.
Continue.
Okay.
Please.
Did you already say this bit?
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Especially the mental part. We did our research. And we tried it on the testing object we made. Oh, it was proven.
The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, sir.
I know that from experience. We did not know that.
Yeah, breaking people would be Aku's specialty.
Yeah. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. It is.
I have to agree with that.
Anyway, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for mission. We have to report our findings to the base. Drop the base.
Drop the base.
Please. How will you proceed with your mission with this newfound information? We are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed after all. It was really nice talking with all of you. You're welcome. We are off now. Bye.
Take care on your way, sir.
You just hear him out the door. Would you like to mate? Would you like to mate? Yeah. Would you like...
They're going to say, like, blast off. You just watch him launch into space, and you're like,
teleporter on.
Oh, he would be a teleporter.
It would be funny if he went behind Freya and you just see him teleport up.
Yeah. In the window?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dot, dot, dot.
Dot, dot, dot.
That was really something.
Indeed.
You said the first time they came here was for a date, right?
Yeah, but their date never came. And then they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date.
The game developer orc? Wow, I dread to think how that went.
It was pretty awkward. But you can't be angry about such naivete.
Is Naivety. Naivety.
No.
I know it's naivete, but
it's spelled like
it's spelled naivety, and I hate it. I hate word.
naivete.
I guess so.
By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke with her last time? You mean Miss Lua? Yeah, her.
Oh, showing some concern now, are you?
I'm just curious. No, I haven't seen her since then.
But her boyfriend did come a few days ago.
And Freya was pretty nosy, to the point that Mr. Gala joined the discussion. My. You really have a knack for starting trouble.
Sadly, I have to agree with that.
It's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation, unless it's really piqued his interests, or it annoys him.
I don't know how to react to that.
Well, I need to catch a flight to Seoul tomorrow, so I'm off for the day.
Oh, you're leaving Seattle so soon? I thought so. Now we're learning about his trip.
It's only for a week or so. I'll be back here sooner than you know.
Oh well. It'll be a peaceful week then. Anyway, I need to get going as well.
I kind of like their chemistry.
Yeah.
It's just slide comment.
I want this place to exist so I can live there and go to this coffee shop at
Would you live under like the desk where all the glasses are?
Not like live there, but live in the town and visit the coffee.
Yes, you want a local haunt.
Yeah, I do. I wish I had one. I mean, there's a lot of local haunts around here, but
you gotta find some place that chills with you. Some places are looking to hide away. Some people are looking to interact, and you just kind of gotta try different places until you can find a place you can really stake a claim in.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything.
I only say that because I've tried to do that for a while. I've always wanted a place like this too.
I feel like you would totally be the person running the coffee shop. You could totally do that. I'm not sure. You'd probably be drinking a coffee as you worked. Thank you for letting me stay here without ordering anything.
I didn't even notice that. You really don't care about business.
Because this game has no money.
She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop. That's one way to put it. Anyway, Freya, do you want to share a cab?
Thanks, but I'm riding my bike. Just put your bike in the cab.
All right then. See you around.
Take care on your way, folks.